I was needing to build a step onto the front porch here and thought I'd try something that I've seen on numerous YouTube videos but have never done myself, using dry poured concrete. Basically setting up the forms and using just the concrete straight out of the bag with no added water, and then using gently applied sprayed on water from the hose to harden him up. The first one was Cajun Country Living, I think was the first one I came across. I may be getting their name wrong, but they got numerous videos on it. But you just form up, pour in the Quickcrete straight out of the bag, and then very gently mist it with a water hose, trying not to disturb it. And it will pretty quickly create a kind of a hard shell on the top. It's not strong, it's still soft and powdery underneath, but it does create a hard shell, so you can spray it full force with a hose. Do that every hour or so through the course of an afternoon or evening or morning. And after a few iterations of that, it turns out surprisingly solid. I was impressed. I tested it and tried it, and it's very solid. Basically, the upper steps here are made pavers that we made up when pouring the concrete of the house using leftover concrete, just some roughly 24-inch square pavers, the thickness of a 2x4. And to give them a base, I just formed in with some 2x2s laid flat. And gave this base right along the edge here to set those pavers on. And it came out extremely well. I was not sure how solid I expected that to come out, or how much it would actually soak up the water once it crusted over, but it did very, very well. Before I put the pavers on it, I got onto it with a one-hand sledgehammer and had no effect on it. So just something to think about. You might consider doing that, because the issue with concrete, one of the issues with concrete, is you either make up too much and waste some, or worse, you make up not quite enough, and it just snowballs into problem after problem. This way here, you have to be gentle with it, you have to take your time, but for a real small application project like this, it has worked out extremely well. Again, down here, this is the poured base right there, and then the pavers mortared in place on top of them. And the only thing I've ever done with dry pour concrete, but came out shockingly well, I thought. Appreciate it.